gardener, and today I'm going to go ahead and show you how I add more soil to my pots. When I originally planted my tomatoes, I only filled it up halfway or less than halfway with soil. And the reason why I do that is when the tomato plant gets tall enough, I fill this up with soil all the way. So what that's going to do, it's going to enable the tomato plant to grow roots all the way up the stem. It's going to be a healthier plant. And then I'll go ahead and place these on the shelf up a little higher, and they're going to get thicker and stiffen up. And this is how I do it. Okay, so right here what I do is I take some more potting soil like this, and I just go ahead and add it all the way around the plant. Pack it down a little bit. Okay, so as you can see, right here, this tall tomato plant now looks smaller because all the growth, it started growing from here, now all the growth is underneath the soil. So wherever the soil now touches the plant, it's going to start growing roots. Okay, so anyways, I've been utilizing this method where I only fill up the pot a little bit less than halfway. When the plant gets tall enough, I add more soil. It creates better root growth. And at this time, now it's okay to start adding your fertilizer. And in my case, I'm going to add AgroThrive. Okay, so with that said, I have a lot more plants to do. Back at you. Okay, so I finished adding soil to one tray. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so as you can see, I went ahead and filled up the other half of the pots until they were full. Now all my tomato plants look small, but they're going to grow really robust root system out of the stems. Okay, so anyway, that's how I pot my plants halfway up with potting soil. Then I go ahead and sprout the plant, and once it's tall enough, I go ahead and fill up the second half of the pot with soil till it's filled, and that is how I do it. Give it a try, you'll see what I mean. Okay, and the next thing I do is I go ahead and I leave one pot out so I could go ahead and water from below. So I go ahead and take the water, put in enough just enough to cover the bottom of the tray, and that's going to wick up and water all the plants. Remember, the roots go all the way down. You don't have to have the top saturated, and you can see that will get absorbed in there, and that's how I water my plants after they start growing. Remember, when I seed them, I use the bottle so it goes easily on them and does not dislodge the seeds. Once they grow, I leave one pot out so I could add water in, and I could visualize how much water is in the tray, and that seems to work really well. Okay, hope you enjoyed. Remember, it's all about learning as you grow.